Ah! Ah! Hello, hello. Sorry for the later start for the stream. I wasn't gonna stream tonight, and then I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Also, I just watched that pentapod get yeeted by the track there. It's gonna be a shorter stream. But let's not load one of these autosaves because I definitely made this while drunk. So let's actually get the proper save up. What? I forgot how fast I was. I always forget. I always forget how ridiculous the fucking all this shit, and then with the mech suit, boing, boing, boing. This shit's fucking great. Right. So, our Norvis base is actually doing pretty well. We do need to increase the output for yellows and purples so that we can have a bit better of science. Definitely purples. Purples absolutely need to be upgraded. But other than that, it's pretty great. We've got most of our greens, I think, already down on this. If I look, is there anything that's begging to be upgraded? Me? Let's see. What we got? Missing material for construction. Missing material for construction. Okay. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I see what's going on. Alright. So most things are good. Let's double check our power. I think that's keeping up fine, is it? It looks good. I'm trying to remember where we were at from last time. Because we kind of maxed out a lot of our lines here. Now my biggest problem is I have one poor fucking rail guy going who's trying to keep up for all of these purples. And he's just not. He's frankly not. Shocker, I know. So we're going to extend this part out. Probably extend this entire purple section out to this way, just so we can have a bit more space to play around with. Yeah. Why are these flamethrower turrets struggling? That's a good question. We're just going to do a lot of assessing today. It's not going to be a very long stream. Mostly because, unless something comes up, it's very possible I'm going to go, oh, this won't be a long stream. And then as I'm going about it, I'll be like, hang on. I want to do this, 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 and this. I see the issue. Fucking damaged pipe. Is there any way to stop that? Stop damaged pipes coming in? YouTube filter advanced as fuck. I did 4 modifications of it. Words and soiling is hard. Yeah, they are. Oh, little baby. Let's just move my stuff around because I have it all set up for the Kerbal Space format. I think we're doing alright. Yeah, no, it's all really nice right now. Calcite's in abundance. That's what we like to see. Iron is plenty. How's our copper doing? Is that also looking similar? Steel's looking similar. Copper, 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 copper. Yep, 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 yep. I do wanna... change some of these blues to stack, just because they'll be nicer while we have an abundance. Oops. So one of the things we gotta do is check how we go. Almost felt eastwards. Eastwards? Yeah, so it feels good to be back in this game rather than Kerbal. Though I did love doing Kerbal. Those were good streams. We'll probably play more Kerbal. We'll definitely be playing more Kerbal. It's good. It's good shit. Yeah. All looks good to me. Very nice when you have an abundance in things to pull out the stack. Yeah, so we're just gonna look at what we need to be working on. Next stream, we're gonna do a bit of a funny vote. Well, maybe not next stream. One of the streams, I got a little funny vote idea for doing stuff with these inner planets. One of them involves going out and specifically killing a large demolisher. We're gonna keep an eye on that. This was one of the things I think we needed to go through. Is I think my Fulgora is still really inefficient. Yeah. The answer is it is. So that's probably our biggest thing. Is figuring out how to help this. So... Large demolisher without a kilo is brave indeed. This is why we're going to do a vote. I want to do, before we go off to a kilo, like, a vote on conquering one of the planets, quote unquote. So that includes, like, so, like, that's a large demolisher. I don't know what to do with Gleba or whatever. I'm putting Gleba. Have you considered a mod to add behemoth demolishers and stompers? Not in this playthrough. We're doing vanilla, baby. But I'm kind of surprised it's not a thing to begin with. So, yeah, I don't know what to do with Gleba and Fulgora in terms of quote-unquote conquering the planet, but I'm definitely building a proper ship. That's true. Well, that's actually what these streams are mostly going to be about, is about fixing up our planets and doing a proper network. Because God knows we're going to need that. Look at these boys go. Seems to be working quite well. Do behemoth stompers get one tap by railguns? I'm curious. No comment. So the thing is so this is going better than it used to. These this holmium solution, like, we definitely got more of this than we used to, which is nice. More of this, more of this. So honestly, this should be going much faster. What's actually keeping it back right now? Huh, it's batteries. Oh, that's different. That didn't used to be the case. That's actually a good thing. If that's the thing that we're struggling with, that means we can fix it. Oh, well, there's your problem number one. they're not connected. How long has that been the case? God damn. That's, well, that would explain why these are going... Okay, now this is going better. I thought it was still a problem with the holmiums. No, 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 no. Au contraire. I just fucked it right here. Like an idiot. Would you believe it? Me? Stupid? More likely than you think. Hey, can you concisely list out your objectives? That requires me to know what they are first. All I really know right now is I know I want to fix shit. And that first means remembering what's going on. Which unfortunately I do not. This is still keeping up faster than we're sending it out. Which is what we need. As long as this sends it out faster. But... Okay, so here's some of the objectives. Fulgora needs upgrading because the sciences are not coming out fast enough. Though it turns out, maybe they are now. Looking better. So, that kind of ruins that in a way. But we can make it better. Of course we can. So I guess, you know what? If that's going better now... Then first things first, let's fix purple. You should put 5 million ESPM in the title. I ain't some fucking liar. Okay, I guess, yeah, step one. I thought step one was going to be fix up Fulgora, which would have been, well, multi-step plan. Okay, let's go through the most important step, which is that we need to set up an inner planetary rocket system. Right now, we are just sending things from Nauvis to... No, not from Nauvis. From each of the planets to Nauvis. We do need a bit of interplanetary stuff so that we can benefit from that sort of thing. Mostly... I want to send green tracks around and stack inserters around. Mostly that's why I want it. I don't know if I need an individual rocket for each one, but that was part of the reason I set these up last time. Well, I guess setup was hopeful. Portal 2 or KSPY Riot. Today? Bravo. We're doing Factorio. Look, someone said last KSB stream, pretty sure it was Eat the Beans, who said, damn, has Factorio become the variety stream? And I don't want that to be the case. So we're getting back into a bit of business, but we will go back to Kerbal Space Program. And I will... There's no need for this underground, I just noticed. And I will go back to... And I will start correcting my words. I will start a Portal 2 playthrough eventually. I was expecting to have my own house at this point when I was talking about doing a Portal 2 playthrough. Which I have not done. I don't have that yet because the job market's shit and I still work at a pub. But too bad we're not on Twitch. We could have been redeeming hydration and threatening drowning unless our demands are satisfied. Don't drown on my behalf, jeez. Or do. I ain't your fucking boss. There we go. Anyway. I'm getting distracted by my own thoughts again, as I always do. So, inner planets. Rocket inner planets to start passing stuff around. Probably most important one, at least the one that was in my head, was we were going to swap out our primitive red tracks with some nice new fancy green ones. But it turns out that actually the way I was doing it might be able to keep up with my demands, because turns out this was just done wrong and actually Homium Solutions now keeping up. Ooh, don't like that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, they're eating a train again. Oh, I see why. You motherfucker. Let me make sure that this track's set up correctly. Why are you enabled? You're not supposed to be enabled. Ow. You're not wired to the tank. Well, that would make sense. There we go. Ah, fuck's sake. Well, and they're eating the fucking tracks themselves. God damn it. Okay, well, first priority. Anyway, let's get back to talking about it. Inner planet rockets, mostly so I can send greens around and stack inserters around. Mostly so I can send those to Fulgora, because I thought I needed them to keep up the science. Maybe I don't. But turns out if that science is keeping up, the more important science seems to actually be... I'm just realizing I'm running at this on foot, and there's definitely bugs. They're dead. Who cares then? Right, what train even was this? The rock train. Okay, 2 carriages, 1 train. Alright, we'll go fix that up. So purple science is the first thing that needs changing, because we need our Nova science to keep up with our space sciences. Then we're going to set up the space platforms to efficiently send around stuff between our inner planets, because I think that'll be good for us. We're going to upgrade some of our other rockets to make something a bit more, well, better rocket design, better bitches, better money, my clothes better, my suit better, I dress better, I work harder. You know the one. And yeah. But yeah, first things first, let's keep our science up. Which means doing this shit. Anyway. Also, these things are still needing to be built. Did flamethrowers get fucked again? They did. Okay, is there a way to stop fucking damage pipes coming through this? Because damage pipes keep coming fucking through this. Like, I don't know what to do with this. I can't put it back in the fucking network because it broke. I could fix it, that's how. Neat. Am I not keeping up just because I'm sending rockets off too fast, or am I not keeping up because I don't have the resources? I'm just sending rockets off too fast. Alright. Well... let's, Might as well, right? Actually, do I have another rocket silo? I might not. Rocket silo! Where are you, baby? Where are you, baby? There you are. Let's have at least one of you being made. Neat. Roarsies. Why are you reversing rockets? Why are you doing shit post rocket silo there? Roarsies? Sires? Yeah, be sires. Roarsies? Why are we doing fucking YouTube poop rocket silo here, eat Dibians? Care to explain yourself? Okay. Move. Let's stop yapping and let's actually get to what I was saying I was gonna do. So this can stay. I need to extend this part out and probably this part as well. So we get more of those. And I need probably more purples. Maybe we're fine. Either way, I think let's take everything from here and move it basically as far out as we can without changing our current design. So in line with that. There we go. I remember the video of a guy flawlessly doing YouTube talk IRL while in a car. While in a car. Rares. So I don't know why I copied the entire part. I guess it's because I have a visual. I actually only need to... visual's nice. Lets me remember what's what. So... let's also move this one out. You probably can only need... I mean, we probably only do need the one iron rod thing. Yeah, but let's like make space as if we're gonna do more. Because that's better design. Better money, better bitches, my clothes better, my shoes better, I work hard. There we go. Neat. For purple, it's always a good idea to move rails from assembler to assembler. It needs a ton of rails and belts really struggle with it. Okay. I hear you. Well, what's the ratio then? So you mean put the rail assembler directly into the... directly into the purple assembler. Okay. Alright, I hear you. What is the ratio, is the question. Also, do we not have greens on that base? Yeah, we do. Okay, there we go. Yeah, is there a good ratio for rails to purple? Like, just put 2 or 3 going directly in, because you need what? Ideally, something to 3 to 2, but everyone just dumps 1 to 1. It's easier than thinking. You know what? That is easier than thinking. You're so right. Okay. Okay. Well, let's get some iron rods going. Honestly, it feels weird adding something that's not a bot wall on Norvis. It's actually been so long. Everything's been bot wall on Norvis ever since we set up this purple. There's been no need to get anything off the line. It's kind of a damn shame. And here we are, back at it. Okay, 1 second. MGPCU, here's the video. I'm afraid it won't go through if I add the rest of the link carcass. Oh, I see. I see. You're trying to send me a link, so you've sent me the stub. Alright. Fair enough. Alright. And then we need the rods to be given into the rail. But most people do the rail 1-to-1. Cording? Which, sure. Alright. So let's set that up so that we can have kind of 3 going into each rail, each one of these. It's kind of a pain to have 3 different inputs and a line of them. I like how there's a diagonal met sprite that no one sees ever. What, this? We shall remember. Appreciate the diagonal sprite. He's so cool. I love him. Anyway, my brain is functional, and by that I mean it's not. I can't get the thought out properly. I want 3 to go in to the rail, which isn't that bad. It's just a bit of a pain to have it then also be a line of it. Unless you take... Oh, that's an approach. Okay, I don't hate that as an idea. Is you take this approach. And so we need the steel here. Christ, I'm gonna turn off my bloody exoskeleton because that's killing me. Right. Ba 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 ba. Ah, fuck's sake. Still one off. Why do I have this much stone? Well, this much anything, really. Get rid of it. Shoo, vamos. Vámonos. Fucking hell. There we go. Did you know blood alcohol left? Left, get a beer. No, I need to stop drinking. I've been drinking too much for the past few days. It's ridiculous. It was funny to do for stream. I need a for space stuff because, well, it's objectively funny to do that shit drunk because you're going through space. You shouldn't do that drunk. All right. And we're gonna do this because the rocks are coming from above. You get this? You can hear me? I don't need that many, but that's the idea. Beacon-friendly design, I think? Exactly. And I never do those. So this is what we call in the industry progress. And it's what I call cool. And let's start setting these up, I guess. Really, I don't need more than all of this, but hey, shut it. Fuck off, dick. Is the best way to do this a bulk inserter? Maybe even 2 bulk inserters? Neat. Okay, and then with that, we copy the pattern going. And set these to be purple. Okay, what are the other components? Productivity module, which we have being made here. So let's send that round. Okay. Oh, I cannot reach. Oh no. If only I had robots to do that for me. Game. Fucking robots. You think about that one? The fact I have fucking robots? No? Then fuck off. Anyway, that looks pretty good. Or maybe I should do... Yeah, actually, I should definitely do. Rather than what I just did there where I'm coming from the side, let's just do what I did again. Duh. Oh, I didn't mean to do all that. Makes more sense, don't it? There we go. Or do I make this... How much space do beacons take up? Oh, beacon. I want to see how much... Oh, princess! Fuck. God damn it. If I do this, like, all the way at the side, could I get away with... No, probably not, because I'm doing 2 of these. Okay, nah. Neat idea, but execution, no. And I need to do these. Electric furnace. Just get rid of some of this right now. Neat. Set a roboport down here. Because, you know, why not? And another up here for the same reason. Because why the hell not? Right, so I need to do stuff for... Bang. The next thing going up, which is electric furnaces. Do you want... No, you probably don't want one-to-one electric furnaces, do you? You probably want its own track. That's fine. What's needed in an electric furnace? Let's give it a little bit of space so it can be put back on a track. Like we want it. Head on a track. That comes down like that. So yeah, it's given enough. It's just enough room for these to be placed down. Yeah, that's enough space. It's fine. Roboport reversing itself is fucked. Okay, also, I don't think these flamethrowers are placing again. That means they're not being made, which means there's a fucking pipe somewhere that's screwing with everything. I've been wrong before. Maybe it's just slow. Who would have guessed it? I certainly would have. Move! Faster! Faster! Speaking of, what am I doing with fucking... Anyway. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. There's a space platform. We've got abundance. We should have more than that. Alright. I know it's just one going at it, but like, in the long run, we need more than that. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Those all go in. Da da da. We want those going in. Okay, there we go. Production. Space, 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 space. Space, not space. Electric furnace. My brain's in 2 different places. I would say don't mind me, but you expect this of me from now. At least I hope you do. Be pretty bad pattern recognition you got there if you weren't expecting it at this point. In fact, it's on you, not me. If I'm bad, you should have known. Honestly, we just want to do this, flip vertically. Here we go. Okay, that's that. We need the steel. Okay. That's fine. Another little thing from steel never hurt anyone but me because I'm great. I'm good at what I do. I totally didn't fucking infect the line like I always do. I mean, never do. I never infect the line. Not once, not twice. Bullying of new viewers. You know what? That's a good point. I didn't think about that as a potential thing there. Maybe I'm not good. I didn't consider that. And that might make me bad. I am bad and that's okay. I'll never be good and that's not bad. It's like how I never considered the fact that Dr. Pepper might be a woman. And I think that's problematic of me for not thinking about that possibility. But alas. It is not something I considered. Feel free to kill me. I don't know what I'm talking about. We have reached very early on the I'm kinda tired, so we're just going to talk phase of the stream. Earlier than usual. Earlier than usual. It's not unexpected to see it. But didn't expect it this early on in the stream. Though I guess I started the stream later than I usually do. Oh, speaking of, I actually need to be quieter because it's late. Oops. I'm just going into my regular streaming voice. Ooh. Reset the counter, never mind, no call here. Damn it. No, stop taking count, stop taking count. I've never made a mistake, never. I've never infected the line. Not once. It's fake. Wish we had a term for news that wasn't credible. You know? Alas. It was not meant to be. And come around. Cool. By the way, I wasn't joking when I said no sleep could stream. I was thinking about going to sleep when notification got me. Yeah, I kind of assumed that people weren't joking when they said that. Knowing the sleep schedule of my chat whenever I'm streaming. Like, it means the amount of times you tell me, oh, it's 5 a.m. over here. I'm like, what are you here for then? Jesus. Don't stay up that late on my account. But I do appreciate it, obviously. In fact, keep doing it on my account. I think that'd be pretty cool. I forgot to do an output on most of these. Okay, and then we can begin popping these in. It's like 2 a.m. here first time. Come in. I built these too high. I mean, not high enough. Because I am foolish, it would seem. Who would have guessed? There we go. Because we need to grab these. Who would have guessed? There we go. These can finally all move. And now... we can do that. Damn it. Yes. Yes. As long as it can place. As long as it can place, it is fine. Neat. Okay. There we go. There we go. Bang. Hey, streamer, no offense, but I think hiring a firing squad is an appropriate reaction to the stone belt being offset from the steel and rods. I hear you. I hear you. But I'm sticking my fingers in my ears and going la 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 la. And there's nothing you can do about it. You just got la 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 mogged. And there we go. Now our purples seem to be doing great. Hey, where are my flying robot frames? Hey, Drake? Hey, Drake? Where's the flying robot frames? God damn, they go quite a distance. I should get request a chest for these. Why the fuck do I have these going around so far? Jesus, it would just be better to just have requested chests, I'm pretty sure. Batteries, huh? Okay. Batteries, huh? What's the deal with that? Oh, I did this again where I needed batteries for stuff, and it takes too many off the line. And also, this line's not upgraded correctly. Crazy, there's still stuff like that. 100% of chat and 33% of viewers, and you don't give a fuck. Sob. Where are my frames? Not enough red circuits are the most universal Factorio experiences. Literally, though. Okay, so, turns out I've been eating fucking batteries like they were fucking delicious or something. Yeah, having one fucking thing making batteries is definitely not the way to go about this. Why did I do this? Okay, I can move this little production line thing up. How are y'all low on robot frames? Is usually LDS for yellow science that's always lacking. I have I have so much LDS, it's fine. LDS has not been a problem for me for fucking eons, dog. Though I should definitely improve my LDS. Because I have shit that can improve my LDS now. That'd be nice. One battery is absolutely not enough. Yeah, I realized that. I don't know how the hell I've been going about this for just one for so long. You need 5 for even tiny base, and you're not tiny. Well, I appreciate your recognition of that. But yeah, I don't know why I've said that so long. But not even just that. Just the fact that I've been eating fucking at it. I understand I needed to add a battery to the line, but yeah, I really have just one machine going at it. What's wrong with me? How has that been going for so long? Alright. One of the things we're going to do is we're going to move our rocket fuel production upwards. Because I can put this just right at the top of light oil. And that'll be nice. Like, let's say here. No, I can actually, yeah, let's do it right at the top. Because I can. Another one that's for some reason not gone to greens. What are you doing here? Fucking barbarians over here. One battery plant and y'all got nothing else going on for you? Shame. For shame. In fact, I'm just gonna get rid of that part for now. I'll re-add it because it's useful to have something that'll eat solid fuel if I need extra solid fuel. Actually, all of these are coming from light oil anyway. Okay, yeah, it doesn't matter. And then with that, we need... Any water be going up? Damn it, I'm noticing the light wall's a bit close. It's fine, let's just move this over. Here we go. Now, please don't kill me with hammers, chat, about any design I ever do, because I don't deserve it, ever. Not once. The hammer death is not for me. It is for peasants who do not behave. And I am Have. I am very Have. Anyway, we're going to do the same as we've been doing for the other ones, basically. Because... well, now that I've realized that's a design philosophy I can abide by, frankly, it's quite nice. And it also leaves room for beacons, which is very nice. Like, the other one's, like, more space optimal, but this has better shit. But if you don't behave, I am Have. Okay, and then we just, like, move this up as far as we can. God damn it. Let's move that for a second. And... is there a reason that water's right there? No, not really. Let's get a different connector. Nice. Here we go. And with that, we can copy this, send it all the way over to, what's the furthest we can make it? That's, yep, here. Very nice, very cool. I've also just realized that this directly connects up to some of these. Fucking yay. Let's just move this all out one more. Yippee-yi, yippee-yi, I don't wanna sell them more. Yippee-yi, yippee-yi. Acting out, you sell the door. There we go. There we go. New design philosophy that's taken that's all the rage, and it's putting things underneath and feeding up. I'm the first person to ever do this. Can you believe that? I can't. Mostly because it's not true. But at the same time, you know, this is a nice way of designing things. I've not been designing things using this pattern of like feeding it using undergrounds going like this upwards, and it definitely makes rooms for beacons and stuff like that, and that's very nice. Um, so this is definitely the way to go about this, is doing stuff like that. It's because beacons have not been easy to insert places. This is much more friendly to that design philosophy. Oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I know that, I'm sure this is actually the better way of doing it, especially when Eat the Beans went, oh, this is a what's the word? A beacon-friendly design. It made me realize, ah, right, I've not been doing that. Other people have been, because who would have guessed it? They're better at the game than me. I would have never known. But some clever sleuth probably figured it out. That I'm dog stupid. I totally forgot to replace the train as well, I'm realizing. And I'm realizing I've run out of stone as a consequence. I saw the train, went, oh, it's destroyed. Let's head back and fix it. And then never did that. Because I'm smart, and you should trust me. Anyway. These are fucking Speed 1 modules? Blech. Well, a long time coming. I haven't built like this before Space Age, to be honest. I don't like the look, but it's legit the best way to use white inserters and dedicated belt for everything. It becomes important with speeds of Legendary. Okay. You know what? I do like the way it looks, though. You know? I just never really thought about inserters directly taking from undergrounds looks wrong. And frankly, it actually doesn't make any sense physically. I mean, look at it. But this, I do like it. There's something neat about it. Very neat. And space efficient. Well, for the, like, horizontally space efficient. It's very much not vertically. So it doesn't make sense to start your builds looking like this, because frankly, you're just going to waste a lot of space doing it like that. But definitely makes sense to do in the long run. Whole base like this is bruh. Meh, fair enough. It's probably like... it looks gentrified somehow. That's how I bet it feels like. All fucking block patterns. This is why you guys need spaghetti in your lives. You know? You make fun of it, but you do. You crave spaghetti at the end of the day. You need some fucking soft spaghetti to take over. Oh, this is disconnected from... Oops. That's good job, me. I wish I could show you my monster of Vulcanus. Ooh. I am very intrigued by that prospect. Anyway, how many do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I was recommended 5. I've built 5. Look at me. I can count. Now with this, we can actually start... yeah, inserting into here. Which is exactly what we've got here now. Checking electricity. Looks fine to me. Let's throw some beacons down. Well, we don't, because this game hates me. There we go. That's better. Bang. There we go. It's disciplined spaghetti with all builds doing stuff with quality and rail networks straight from hell. Hell yeah, rail networks straight from hell are my fucking favorite. This shit, by the end of this playthrough, is going to look like a fucking Celtic knot. And I'm looking forward to it. Also, I feel like I can do more of the beacons on purple science. Oh, maybe we can't because it's fucking done. We should probably, because we want some rails. Thanks, autosave. Fuck my rhythm there. Hell yeah, there we go. And now we can start. We got some extra rails for other shit. Mostly for, you know, trains. Who would have guessed it? I see our light oil needs to be moved around a bit. Not much, just needs to be connected up like so. Cool. And then also connect, where was this being connected up here? Oh, by pipeline going along here. Can I reach across here? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna reckon those pipes have probably been disconnected for a while anyway. Because that tends to be the case with this sort of shit. Is that I don't get attacked frequently enough to worry. Because I've bombed everything anywhere near me. They will never be able to attack me again because they don't exist no more, dog. That's kind of fucked. I'm the fucking US. Oh, and I have art on my Vulcanus. Art? Like you've done like fucking pixel art? Framed demolisher corpses. Now that's a concept. I think that's what we gotta do if we do the big demolisher kill. Oh yeah, I should talk about this because I want to do more poll stuff because I do remember the best stream we've done was the poll with voting for sending me to Glabber. Good shit. I want to do more shit like that. Because I already obviously enjoy doing the viewer participation on some level. Because obviously I love the fact that, you know, this is an advice welcome stream for a reason. And it's because it's goddamn fun to have people talk and critique and shit like that, even if I complain about when people give me shit. So I want to do more poll stuff. So one of the polls I was thinking of doing before going off to a kilo is something about planet conquers. So one of those plans was just checking that this is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Yep. So the easiest one to come up with was Vulcanus. Vulcanus is pretty conquered already. There's not really much more you can do with Vulcanus other than just expand. So I wanted to specifically go kill, or see if I can kill, a big demolisher. Because I think that'd be interesting. Which we don't get one until all the way up here. Hell yeah. And then I guess we frame that shit. We gotta frame that shit if we kill a big demolisher. I think that's awesome. I don't know what the conquering of Gleba would be. Maybe it would be to, like, try and get up to a big pentapod. But, like, the reason... Oop, not what I meant to do. You know, the reason it's easier to say go kill a big demolisher versus big pentapods is you can just go fucking find them. Can't exactly do that with... Huh, you've been turned off for a while. Fix that. Can't exactly do that with... Oh damn, you're full. Can't exactly do that so easily with Gleba, because it's dependent on evolution. Which, speaking of, how do I chat again? To do commands, do I need to be... No. What's the button? Backtick? Gleba backtick / evolution. Do the evolution, baby! Yeah, it tells each individual one. Gleba 0.75, Nauvis 0.96, Vulcanus 0.4, and Fulgora 0.189. Well, it's not like I can help that. But, I don't know. Well, before Kilo, you must get a good supply of carbon fiber exports and holmium plates. Could be the goal, especially holmium. It's challenging to scale Fulgora. I don't know, consider Fulgora beating at a certain amount of holmium plus epic mech. Ooh, epic mech's a good way of doing that. I like that idea. Okay. Fulgora epic mech. Defeat of Demolisher from Vulcanus. And then, yeah, the Gleba ones either, like, defeat a big pentapod, but like I said, it's kind of harder to do that one versus Vulcanus, where you just go fucking find one. Though, what is, if I Factoriopedia, when do we start getting the bigs? That'd be egg graft. Here we go. When do you start getting bigs? Oh, so we've started. We've already started getting bigs. So we could go kill a big. We have already begun getting big stompers. Where's the big strafers? Is it the same line as Stomper? As the... Yeah, same line as the Wrigglers. Okay. Oh dear. You need Tesla ASAP for defense? Yeah. Let's have a look at pollution. Are we about to piss anyone off? Luckily, no. Yeah, okay, that's a little eye-opening. So that's a... Ooh, we are about to piss these guys off. I think that's just a raft, though. Ooh. Yeah, we should get some Teslas going. Okay, there we go. There's a bit of a goal to also do. So, yeah, that'll be our... Though it's not quite the same as going off and beating a big demolisher. You need Tesla yesterday, apparently. Alright, well this is where green... No, that's green Gleba. We need one between Gleba and Fulgora. Oh no, do we... Yeah, green Fulgora. Green Gleba. We need another platform that is... What is the name? So we got Cinch, Fish Heavy, Full Glory, Gleballing, Green Fulgora. By the way, Tesla Moonly for personal Teslas, not stationary. Everyone is confused by it. Oh, ammo, right. Only for personal Teslas. Everyone is confused by it. Stationary just eat a lot of power. Noted. Okay, and we need a... maybe worth importing a nuclear reactor and cells for Tesla. Yeah, I hear that. Okay, let's... so I guess one more platform called the Tesla station. Okay. Okay, you know, no, this is getting called Nikola Kleber. Okay. Now, of course, we can give this one the job of the other ones, though. Why are you not sending these up? Not enough. Available on planet 1. Oh, because I've asked for specifically those. Okay. Get normals going. Here we go. Very important we get these going now. This is like the basic design we're going to be using. We'll probably change these for each one's needs. Mostly, probably we're going to need to deal with a bit more asteroids, considering these are not really supposed to head back to Nauvis. So, yeah. Okay, there we go. These are finally getting made. Okay. Okay, ammo's not gonna... that's gonna keep up until we get fuel going here. So, where's the thing for fuel? There it is, fuel. All of these need to be requesting fuel. And we'll figure out what we're doing. But yeah. Okay. How's our yellows keeping up now that we have the batteries thing? Still not great on the flying frame side. Okay. Possibly it's because of this fucking asinine belt here. I should really just make this by robots, I think. Look, we have plenty of bots. We can do that for now. Well, what's holding this back right now? Still batteries? No, it's these. Wait. Okay, no, batteries are fine. No, batteries are great, actually. There we go. Much better. It's these holding back. Which, to be fair, they are fucking incredibly out of date. And there's only 2 of them. Motherfuckers. Oh, and then we have these being eaten as well. Good job, me. Why am I eating these? What's even being used by them? I mean, I guess there's like reasons. But at the same time, no. We should maybe not. Okay, we're gonna need... as long as the production meets... as long as none of these stop for a second, this is adequate. Okay. Looking adequate to me. But... how's that going for the yellows? Considering this has been low for, like, yeah, what do you mean we got 33 science per minute? Come on, with our biolab setup, we are... this is not keeping up so well. If I do this, let's find some stuff. Hey, Haringi! Okay. Once that's gone up. Alright, let's also... okay. Let's have a go with these. One of the problems is just how few... how little ammo's in this. Oh wait, our fuel's not come up yet. Okay, we can't send any of these up until fuel goes off. Is there not enough on the planet? Oh, that's no good. I don't have any backed up for these. Okay. I definitely have enough fuel cells to fuel this. Yeah. Fuel cells to fuel this. I crack myself. Alright. Okay. Still no prod 3. That is another thing I need to be producing. You're so right, actually. Thank you for the reminder of that's another Inner Planet thing I have been yet producing, which is the prod 3, speed 3, all the 3s. I've not been making them. And that is unacceptable. Now we don't even have these researched. I mean, it's not as important as the other 2 in my opinion, but still. Make a list. A lot of things need to be done. Shocker. This stream is mostly to make sure we know everything that's got to be done. Oops, I forgot to actually add the stations to this. I think it's Molly that needs to be sent to. Molly, come here. Yeah, that's the one that broke, right? I can always check Molly, come here. Is it full? And been sat there for a while? It's full and sat there for a while. So... Go. Automatic. Oh, that's fine. So these don't take yellows, so... what's keeping it from... See, it like dipped there. Got really high, got to 300, and then dipped. What science would that be that's causing it to dip? Because we have electromagnetic. No, purple's there as well. Okay, it's climbing back up, but I don't know what caused it to dip there. Don't know if I should be concerned or not. It was purple when you did a rebuild. Well, purple has been redesigned over here. It was the first thing we did this stream. Oh, as in, of course, I'm being stupid. You were here. You mean it was that? No, because I only just... That's why it was so low, is because the yellow right there. And then it did this when I first set it off yellow. Then dropped down, and now it's bounced back up. I'm not sure why. Maybe power goes down when a rocket gets launched. Yeah, I mean, while it was disconnected? No, but because that wouldn't make sense. This low line here is from when yellow was disconnected. Not disconnected, when yellow was being slow. And you can the uptick comes from when I switched it to one that didn't, a science that didn't ask for yellow. So it's not that. Don't know. Might be issue with daisy chaining too many biolabs. Yeah, I guess, but I just don't understand why there's such a dip like that. I understand that this design isn't super efficient, and frankly I should be using something similar to what I've done down here with the purples. Just so I can, so rather than daisy chaining, you can directly give each of these labs, and probably fit a beacon in between or something like that too. So I know that, but it doesn't explain why there was a dip. Don't know, not truly sure. Okay. With battery is a good way for labs. Like a cell pattern, do you mean? I forgot to put like a little red wire on this, because I do actually want some of these to sit on the track. What is it? What is it? Fuel. Well, these will at least be enough to send up to rockets. Every time an inserter swings, the lab it's taking from starts working. I guess, but it's such a big... I understand why that would be a bit of an up and down, but it's just a big swing. That's... I don't know. I don't know. I get... Well, I mean, I guess... Yeah, I guess it must be the daisy chaining thing, but... Still. I see that all my Gleba science died. Fucking Gleba science. Such a bastard. Yes, it can dip that low. Oh, I mean, I guess. I guess it must be. I'm just surprised. Anyway, Purple's keeping up. Ooh, these are starting to back up, which is exactly what you want. In fact, it might be a problem with the fact that these are only Speed 1 modules and they could be Speed 2. I'm about to really regret putting Speed 2 on everything in the beacons because we're going to see power problems eventually. But we haven't yet, which means my hubris can reign supreme. Mwahaha. But yeah, I guess I hate changing it because I do love this pattern. I think this looks great. I love how this looks. But yeah, I think daisy chaining is becoming the problem with the research. Sag. Oh well, it's not my top priority. But yeah. Okay. As long as these sciences are fixed up, I'm okay. Stone's working again. You're also from Molly. Oh, is the other train done? The rock train done? It is. This is gone. Oh, it's broken even. Does that mean Iron Rose is not coming up? I mean, it hasn't mattered, but... Because our iron is fine, but... That might... Is Iron Rose broke? Could be. Let me check. Where is the Iron Rose train? No. Must be fine, because it's clearly dropping off. Teslas or your Gleba will get eaten. Alright, I hear you, I hear you. Fuck. Okay, are Tesla cannons being made here? Where are Teslas being made? Do I have them being made anywhere right now? Okay. I see, I see. It's fine when your maximum science consumption is low with pre-space lab layouts, but your current biolab set is pushing Daisy Lane shows limits and the cracks are showing. Oh, they are. You are right. I will change them. But okay, let's make sure Gleba doesn't die. We've done little thing 1. We need Tesla cannons being made. Right. Okay, first things first, how does that work? Tesla turret, that's what we need. Fuck. That's so much shit. What's needed for a Tesla gun? Okay, all stuff we can make on that planet. And... oh yeah, we don't need the ammo, but... alright, we need to start making Tesla turrets on Fulgora. This part's slowed down. Holmium's not keeping up again. Great. Yeah, we definitely need to send greens here. Ah, shit. We definitely need green tracks to be here so we can have a better throughput. That would help. Yeah, greens would definitely help with throughput here. Anyway, we also do need something making Tesla things. So ideally you want to use rocket turrets too. Teslas do decent damage, but its main purpose is slowing stompers. They don't stomp rockets before they even shoot. Okay, well I think I do have a rocket thing being made, so we can start sending those to Glover. Let me double check that, but yeah. Yeah, we need to start making Tesla cannons. Do you see what I see right now? Because it's pretty embarrassing. Damn it, you can't make, because you need, I can't just around bottom wall it. Annoying. But yeah. Oops, that's embarrassing. Ah. Oh, right. Cool. That sucks. Right. Okay, holmium. Superconductor. And I'll change the numbers of these in a minute. That's just not my priority right now. Right, I don't have inserters. Do I just have... Do I at least have fast inserters I can use? Yes, cool. Perfect even. Oh, you're right. I forgot that was a thing. There we go. I'm so used to doing the parambot model, I forgot there's like just a regular way of doing it. Whoops. Is he stupid? I shouldn't have it going up like that. I should cut into here. There we go. Do I not have underground pipes being made? Ugh. Not stupid, Factorio isn't the only game you're playing. Damn, I'm not even allowed to do, I'm not allowed to do, self-deprecating humor on this. Ugh. I'm being too respected. I appreciate it. Cheers. But, don't worry. I'm just riffing. Okay, anyway. But yeah, this has been... Huh, I just noticed this scanning line. I didn't notice that before. That's cool. But yeah, the problem is I don't know if we're going to make any Tesla cannons because of how much fucking shit it needs. Okay, anyway. Wee bit concerning. And by wee bit concerning, I mean very concerning. What do you mean I have no bloody inserters? You can be used for now. And so can you. And let's take productivity modules. Slam those down on this bad boy. What do you mean? What? On intermediate product? Oh. Oh, I see. Well, there's no point to putting speed on this. It's not gonna get enough. I'm a slight bit concerned. These were nice to make because I needed them, but they can go now. Free up their resources. Same with these. Actually, why this? Oh, because I'm not getting cogs anyway. These can go. Make room for other shit. Right. Okay, that'll help. On intermediate problem since you can use it as a weapon. Yeah, I get that, but didn't realize that was really a rule. The more you know. Oh, well, at least this is working. We got a Tesla cannon. Or at least I thought we did. Did I not see that working there? There we go. Oh wait, it's in here. I see. Okay. Well, yeah. Thing is, with holmium, which is why we need these to send greens around. Okay, let's actually start setting these up then. Green Fulgora. That's a very important one. We want greens. And we want an interrupt to go drop off every once in a while for calcite. And to pick up fuel. Okay, so we get rid of this boy. Goes to here until this request is satisfied. Do I make them all the requests satisfied? We want requests satisfied for each one, I guess. Maybe. I'll play it. Then we head to Fulgora. And wait a little minute just so I can not die to asteroids. Until item count of each of these is 0. There we go. Very nice. Is there a dedicated ice cream truck for distributing around the various specialty products, or is that being split between all your ships? Which products do you mean? This is kind of what I'm setting up here, if you're saying what I think you're saying. Which is, if we're getting a ship to go around and send specialty products to the inner planets, that's kind of what this is for. Well, that's kind of why I built these. All of them. So, other than science, it doesn't really have not ice cream truck. I don't quite get what ice cream truck is in this scenario. If you mean like, hey, this thing is picking up greens and dropping off greens. That is its sole job. That is what we're setting up here. Is we're going to have stuff. This sending. This is between Vulcanus and Fulgora. This is to. Right now, I'm setting it up to pick up the stuff from Vulcanus to send to Fulgora, but I could also send stuff back if I wanted to. I just don't know what I would send from Fulgora to it. To Vulcanus. Unless it's better that you do one rocket that goes to all of the planets. I don't know. That doesn't sound right to me. So, that's what this is doing. However, we do need an interrupt when... Okay, how do I do this? How do I do... Oh, wait, am I naming this? Okay. Add interrupt, refuel. Yes, I'm just naming it. Okay. Conditions. I don't know how many I'm going to put this to. 10? Bang. One ship that goes to every ship in a constant cycle, grabbing and dropping off items at each planet for a set period of time before moving to the next planet. One ship that goes to every ship? One ship that goes... It's a ship that acts like your interplanetary inventory, basically foundries, good belts, EMPs, biolabs, cliff explosives, etc. It just follows you around and brings you the good stuff. One ship that goes to every planet. Oh, I see. One ship that goes to every planet in a constant cycle, grabbing and dropping off items at each planet for a set period of time before moving to the next planet. Well, yeah, okay. I mean, that was sort of the thing I'm setting up here. But this was to specifically go back and forth between... back and forth between two of the planets. Maybe that doesn't make sense. Maybe there's you just don't send enough of those products to require its own dedicated ship to it. But for now, that was the purpose of this one. Was to specifically send stuff between Vulcanus and Fulgora. Not necessarily following you around. Yeah, sure. Okay, so you want one ship to do all three of the inner planets. And just picks up your good stuff at each of the bays. And then goes to wherever and stops. Picks up, stops, picks up. Okay. Okay, so should I change how I'm doing these ships to instead? Should I change how I'm doing these ships to instead do one ship that goes around all three, rather than the back and forth between each pair of planets as I'm currently setting up? Well, either way, I'm going to send this one off anyway, just because I think I do desperately need to get some greens to Fulgora, just so it can start doing better shit. So, I'm going to start doing this, and then we can change the rocket if it's better just to do one that does all three of the planets. Okay, let's let it ride. I find it's a lot easier to manage than trying to wrangle around a bunch of one ship moving one or two products to one planet. Okay, fair enough. I have a ship dedicated to supplying each planet, like Loki stacks up a kilo with everything bulk it needs, and on top of those ships I have one dedicated to be my inventory. Oh, interesting. And a few orbiters, but we don't talk about those. Bro, now we're starting to talk like a fucking Kerbal Space Program. I forgot I've got my fucking Italy in storage over here. Fucking crazy ass. Anyway, but yeah, it'll be good sending around Green Fulgora anyway, even if this isn't the best way to do it overall. Just because because Fulgora is in need of green. So, speaking of. never made buffer chests on this planet, so... But... Even so. We'll send those later. Right now, let's get these fucking upgraded. Let's get this main route upgraded first and foremost. Everything else can fall under. But first we need this part to go faster. Because all your planets need green belts, and they all need EM plants, and they all need foundries, etc. So you just do the one. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Right now we just have it set up to do the one, just because that's the one that I need the greens to the most. Because right now our throughput for Fulgora sucks. Our science is not keeping up with our rockets. You know. And it's pretty much entirely because we are not getting enough of these. So as soon as you get some greens going, that will certainly help the throughput here. And help put holmium through. Maybe I also want more things doing scrap. Never a good idea. Place like 50 silos on Vulcanus and shoves belts into each. You will be using it maybe every few hours, so cost per minute is basically nothing. Of course, science should still be in dedicated ships since they're being constantly consumed in large quantities. Yeah, I wasn't going to change that. But it will stock your ships with belts fast, loading everything into ship in seconds. Stocking, place like 50 silos? What, like rocket silos, you mean? Oh yeah, that makes sense. No, I hear you. Instead of waiting 2 to 3 silos to launch 50 belts each. 50 silos is insane, but okay, I hear you. Just make sure you have the power for them, as they're power hungry if they're all launching at once. I should maybe send some more turbines down. Or start making them myself if I have the materials. Should do, I guess, because it is Vulcanus at the end of the day. Tier 3 modules help a lot with this. True. We should start making Tier 3 modules. Did I destroy the thing that was making the rocket silos? Probably. Sounds like something I'd do. Okay. I don't have any more of those chests on this planet, huh? Ah, I really don't. Okay. Okay. Well, first things first then. Is... And we need a requester chest. Get those before, you know, while we can't even use the rocket silos, we gotta have those. If you have the space, you can also have EM plants to mass-produce solar and accumulators on Vulcanus. I'm also I should be already mass-producing accumulators on Vulcanus. I mean on Fulgora. Oh, on Vulcanus. Oh. Okay. Huh. I hear that, I hear that. How is... Why are you heading back to... You're just going towards Nauvis. Why we go back to Nauvis? You surely don't need to refuel. Is it just on the way? To power the silos, I mean. Yeah, no, I hear you, I hear you. Ah, there we go, it's just on the way. Okay. Guess it probably makes sense if I look at the space map. Oh yeah, it's like directly. That makes complete sense. Crazy that it's all on one side of the sun. And also, thank God they have... They don't have their own cycles. Thank God. Vulcanus and Fulgora aren't next to each other. And I got that. It was just saying that it was going to Nauvis. And I was like, why is it going to Nauvis? And the answer is just... It's on the way. If it's on the way, I don't even need the interrupt thing. I could just have it so it just sends off when it needs it. Okay. Right. So let's go back to Fulgora. Check up on... Hey look! We got some greens coming down. Big. Good start. Now that is looking better. So that means this is heading back to Vulcanus now. And it is. Oh, good. Okay, that's doing what I want. We're gonna have to redesign it to do, I guess, the ice cream truck. I should probably then decommission these ones that I've built, because there's no need for them if we're doing an ice cream truck. These were set up to be individual. But if we have an ice cream truck, there's no need for these. So if I delete the space platform, will it just send everything down to the planet? And I just get everything back that I sent up? Obviously with knowledge that I've wasted a few rockets sending some shit up that I didn't stick with. and we rename this to the ice cream truck. Factorio, finally! Yes, boy. I know. It's been too much KSP. And even one Speedrunners 2 video. Who fucking cares about Speedrunners 2? I do. I care. What a shame that it's kind of shit. Now, I really want to play now? What? Third question. What? Do I want to play Speedrunners 2 right now? No, we're doing Factorio, bro. But yeah, we can try some Speedrunners 2 at some point if you want to. But it's not shit. It's just there's no point. There's no need for it. It's the same game as Speedrunners 1, but honestly, I think I prefer the 2D graphics over the 3D graphics they got going. That's really it. That's what it comes down to. Clearly that bad if you don't want to play it. Well, I'm playing Factorio right now. We can still play it. It's still speedrunners. I'll have a fucking good time. It's still speedrunners. Anyway, so hopefully, now that our tracks are getting replaced by greens, hopefully that's a... actually, let's prioritize our replacements here. Like, there's no need to upgrade these tracks or any of these side tracks. It needs to be our main line. Like, none of this stuff needs to be green. Not yet. Gleba? Catch me up, I missed a couple episodes. Bro, you've missed a couple months. Anyway. So. Nauvis is reaching its Nauvision. We need to maybe pick up on the yellows, or more specifically, we need to... I don't know, these should be keeping up. Yeah, I guess we can just add another line here. But yeah, anyway, Novus is looking good. Vulcanus is fine. It's Vulcanus. Vulcanus is keeping up. But our main problems right now is Gleba. We had a look at it. We realized we're about to piss some people off. And we're about to get some fucking nasty-ass neighbors on Gleba. We have reached the evolution point where they are going to start spawning the fucking big guys in. And I am not looking forward to having to deal with these fucking monsters. So, what we need is we need some better weapons to be produced here on Fulgora. The problem is Fulgora in general is kind of behind in terms of everything else. Also, I just noticed that this has finally died, so I can turn this off. So Fulgora is falling behind. So we need to increase our production of Fulgora to thus to to thus be able to defend Gleba. Now to do that, we have set up this spaceship called the Ice Cream Truck that is going to take the green belts from Vulcanus to speed up our belts on Fulgora, hopefully leading to greater throughput and, most importantly, more holmium ore, because that's our big problem right now, is a lack of holmium ore. Okay, turns out that shoving it inwards like that doesn't work properly. Annoying. I was kind of hoping these would just fucking eat through everything, but apparently not. So, hopefully, once these get upgraded, everything else will come through. We can get these Tesla turrets, which are now getting made, and send them off to Gleba, so we can defend our Gleba base using rockets and Tesla cannons, which, speaking of, we have our rockets being made here. Right? Yes. We have rocket turrets. Do rocket turrets require ammo? Surely, right? Yes, let's place it right in the middle of everything. That's very smart of me. Yes, they require rocket ammo. Oh yeah, of course, we already used one of these when we were setting up this fucking trap over here. That's a rocket turret. So, we need either rocket production on Gleba, or we need to send rockets to Gleba, which is feasible. Explosives. How do we make explosives? Coal, sulfur, water. Is that possible? Possible to do on Gleba? Charcoal. Are there ways to get regular coal? Wow. Well, I'm glad that's worked. Took out a full thing of carbon fiber, but well, I guess I have no other thing to say. I'm glad that worked. Do I not have any spoil? No, I do have a spoilage outage for this. No, I just don't have this being made. Because this isn't being made. Because I guess iron's not reaching this? Is it ever reaching this? No, it's just not set up right. Oops. One moment. Don't I feel smart? Oh, this is even taking input. What the fuck? How did I fuck this? This must have originally been getting iron from the side. Oh no, it is supposed to get iron from the side. It just never does. Okay, so that's what's going on. At the very least, this will make it move for a bit. Well, alright, I'll leave that be. I need to change the iron design to be a bit more like the copper design, because the copper design is a lot better. But that's not a problem, really. Cool, little fight there. How's Ice Cream Truck doing? Sending... that's one problem. Is because I don't have a thing taking it off from this. Okay. We'll just do that as a temporary solution. So we can keep getting regular ones. Okay, now Ice Cream Truck's heading off. Good, good. Okay, getting a few more of these. Alright, I got distracted by I was actually looking at Gleba. I was going on Gleba so I could look at whether you can make coal on Gleba, or in any way that makes sense of making coal. It's coal synthesis, which comes from water, which we have access to, carbon and sulfur. We could make explosives here. Okay. In fact, I think we probably should. It's just so I don't have to ship them in from anywhere. And if I can make rockets, if I can make explosives, then that should mean I can make rockets. Yes, definitely can. I can even do explosive rockets. Can't do atomic bombs. That's fine. I probably don't want atomic bombs anyway. Okay. I guess that's what I'm going to quickly set up then. Okay. Don't know where I'm going to set this up. Just set it up near water, because Well, that just makes sense, doesn't it? And if I put it near carbon, that makes sense. Cool. Sulfur. Big. And look at that. Really? We don't have pipes? Like regular pipes? That's our issue? We don't have regular ass pipes? I can solve that issue by if we have undergrounds. We have undergrounds. Alright. There we go. And then with that, we can make an explosives. What's used in explosives again? Is it sulfur and coal and iron? Or is it just coal and iron? I can't remember. Sulfur, coal, and water. Oh, it's the same shit. Okay. Out of pipes again. Anywhere else I can steal pipes from that don't need pipes, really? Yeah, I'll do it. As long as I have undergrounds, which I'm praying I do. Which I seem to do. Yep, I do. Cool. There we go. Wow. There we go. Right. There we go. I see I'm out of fast inserters, so let's do that, and hopefully I have regular inserters. I do. And there we go. Now we're making rockets on Clever. Slowly, but that's fine. We can speed it up a bit. As long as we have them, then we can make ourselves safe. Okay. Fulgora, how are you doing for Teslas? Could be doing better on greens. It's fine, but... Oh, that's why we want more rocket silos. Just to send those up. Fortunately, rocket silos take a while to craft. Oh. I don't even have a blue. Well, that would explain a lot. Oh yeah, because I was asking for that. Oh, I thought we must have had a steel chest to use. Alright. We have steel. Make it. Let's just get rid of that for now. Great. No, this one's not getting it. Great. Okay, we need... Where are the blues now? Get rid of these for now, just because we need bloody blue chests to get this shit. This has served its purpose, it can go. Yes. Now move, move, move. Place these blues wherever they're needed. For the love of God, please. Faster, bots, faster. Faster. Do you want Gleber to die? This is how you're moving if you want Gleber to die. Anyway. Fulgora. Oh, yeah. Even so, we have Tesla turrets. Let's just take full glory. And we're going to just crash some rockets. No, wait, not full glory. We want to take Gleborlin and begin requesting some rocket turrets. And we can begin making a defense. There it is. Okay. Clever all ready to send off science? Yes, it is. Good. Good, good, good. Exactly what we want. Okay. We really need to start getting ready to defend ourselves. Any other things that Gleborling's gonna want? Let's send some roboports while we're at it. Because we're gonna need to send some shit like that. No, actually, which planet? Yeah, okay. Good, good, good. This is plenty of stuff to drop off, it's fine. In terms of these. And might as well get the pipes requested as well. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. We're gonna get this sorted. And then we're gonna call it that. So... ice cream truck. It is dropping off the greens now. Currently 30 seconds is just there to get my ammo back, but clearly it's fine. I don't need 30. Drop it to 20 and keep an eye on it. Because it's just to make sure that break there is just to make sure it has enough time to recoup its ammo so it doesn't get destroyed by asteroids, but clearly it's handling itself. So it's no problem. We are going to have to add another station. Which one's closer to Gleba? Vulcanus. So we're going to want... And right now, we're not going to have Gleba also have greens being asked for. We're just going to send down the rockets. Not rockets, Tesla cannons. Let's request Tesla cannons. As part of this... Cool. Let's have a sit here for a minute, at least so we can keep an eye on it. Right now that makes sense to do otherwise, but... the fact that we're gonna have to, we'll move it back up once we go to Fulgora. We'll move this back up, or we do this. That's also fine. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Vulcanus. Oh, Vulcanus to Fulgora to Gleba to Vulcan. You know, that's... Actually, we are making it... No, it has to go through one of these ways anyway. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Let's get these turrets set up and then call the stream there. Oh, I forgot to set up our thing to collect our abundance. Because I was talking about... And I never actually did extend this along. I get distracted so easily sometimes. All the time. What'd I say? I'm just gonna put trash unrequested on right now. Of what? Oh, actually, let's just do this. That works perfectly. I don't even need to change it off, I just need to do that. Makes this easier to send off and move around.
I'm just going to tell a bot to bring every yellow into that there. Are we out of greens on this planet? Looks like we are. What's the name of the greens anyway, actually? You got Transport, Fast, Express, Turbo. Turbo. Makes sense. Alright. There we go. Increasing our yellow output. Yep, ice cream truck is getting the greens. Then Fulgora. Then yay. Alright, I also still have forgotten to put this in. So. Alright. Alright, alright. Oh. What's this? A chemical science pack is falling behind? Okay, okay. One thing after the other with this shit. Engines. Engines are falling behind? Engines are falling behind? What happened here? What the fuck did engines fall behind? I mean, okay, easy solution. As long as my power is playing ball. Clearly we have enough. Here, we just need faster output. And to make these fast inserters. Big. And also to make these speed 2 modules. Okay, while I'm waiting for the ships to get passed around, let's have a look how we make speed 3 modules. I think I make all those parts on Vulcanus, so we can quite easily make that on Vulcanus. Speed 3 modules. As long as blues are now being made. Oh. Well, of course I would forget to do this. There we go. Okay. Good, 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 good. Now we need to be making fast speed modules. We need speed 3 modules. Because right now we're using speed 2 modules, and we could totally be using speed 3 modules. All the shit that I need for it is here on this planet. So let's do that. GGY. Do that, do that. So I could make these somewhat directly by doing these fucking annoying ones. Or we just take whatever extra we have. Yeah, let's just bomb all it. I'm too tired to give a shit, and it's so easy to bot maul. This shit's drugs, man. It's just like, oh, should I do it the proper way, or should I bot maul it? And it's like, scratch his fucking arm. Oh, I should just fucking bot maul it. I'll get my fix immediately if I bot maul it. This is vibe coders. Getting the access to this is like vibe coders trying to make an actual fucking regular ass coding project now. No, they can't just do that. They can't do that. They gotta fucking... They gotta ask Claude AI, what do you think? Claude AI, please help us. But Claude AI did not listen. They said, ha, LMAO. Fucking dumbass. They said it. Don't blame me, they said it. Cool. Hey, we've crafted speed module 3. Baby, easy as that. Ooh. Okay, weird one to get hit. Quite an annoying one to get hit, frankly. But should ultimately be fine. Should I be concerned? Should be fine. Should be fine. I'll keep an eye, obviously. I should get alerted if anything goes wrong. Anyway, this is going down to Gleba. Gleba, are you requesting what you need? No, because you're an idiot. Who is going to die if God is willing, you will die. And boy, is he willing. Now, we have rockets already that we've been sent. Smart, but making our own is still very much the nice way of doing it. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to upgrade our iron output. I'm a bit concerned about the fact that, because if this slows down and we're not making enough blues, which should not be an issue for a long time, thank God. But obviously I don't want it to ever become an issue. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to redo this iron setup. Am I gonna do it this stream? No, I'm tired. We're finishing, we're setting up our rocket defense, and then we're heading to fucking bed. Okay, we are going to request stack inserters. Yeah, might as well turn this one on as well. Right now, that's not perfect, but is what it is right now. And then we can start sending greens to Gleba. I might want to do a new design for this. Probably a rocket that goes a bit faster. And probably a rocket that can carry more things in one go. But, nevertheless, I'm surprised how well this little rocket goes. Like, literally, this is just the design we've done for all the rockets. Just with a few rocket cargo bays being put on it. Same design. Seems to be going pretty well. But yeah, I could definitely use with this going a bit faster around these probably. And probably all the rockets going a bit faster. So we are going to make a better rocket design at some point. But right now it seems to be working. And still waiting for a bit of the greens to be sent. Shame, but alas, glad to see it at least works. And we're gonna get speed 3 modules soon, which is very exciting. What about prod 3 modules actually, while I'm waiting? How do I do prod 3? Biter eggs. Oh, you motherfucker. Okay, well the good news is that we do that here on Norvis. So let's do that. Take a similar wiring system to what we've already been doing. Rather than, oh hey dumbass worms. Remember to wire this similarly. Right. Mm-hmm. Hey, biter egg. In here you go. Fucking idiot. Get fucking burnt. I'm glad to see that this hasn't caused many fucking issues so far. I do see that uranium-235 is not being put in the system very often. And I should change that, because I want mobile apps. I don't need them right now, but I want them. Because I need these abiters to be put into fucking crafting recipes. I need it. It'd be good for my soul. Anyway. Is that the entire recipe? Let's double those ingredients. Big. Cool. They have to go quite a big way to get to here, but... Well, didn't want that. Get put in here before something gets shot. It's fine. Nothing's getting shot yet. Emphasis on the yet. Did I remember to put blues back in the system? Just realizing. The answer seems to be no. Our rocket's not going? No. That's because we got plenty of blues left over. Because we're good like that. Thank you, electromagnetic. Damn. Yeah, just thank you. Doing fucking great. I should really do some stack inserter stuff rather than the long inserter thing I'm currently doing. Because it's really... Yeah, why do I even have it as a long inserter? I don't need to be. I totally could be stack inserting this. And totally should. Okay. Anyway, besides the point. There's a lot of fucking nests. Jesus Christ. Get rid of them. Ew, they're unsightly. Blow them up. Yep, goodbye. I love committing war crimes. Maybe not the time to make a joke like that. Oh look, my channel's gone. Oops. Who would have seen that one coming? Not me. Not me. Yo, look at all these fucking... They're being lit up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dumbasses don't even know a hymn. Alright, let's get back to making these. Alright, it's basically the same. Okay, basically the same shit, except we are going to change it to this. We are going to change these recipes. So, what is it? 10, 10, 8. Da, 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 da. There we go. And now, people can stop asking me about Prod 3s every time they come onto stream. Big. Exactly what we're looking for. Is anything read contents including crafting? There you go. Oh, wrong ones. It's blue. There we go. Oh, I don't have a... There we go. And just like that, finally, we are using the eggs to further our goals once more. It has been far too long. We finally get to fucking cook these bastards. Oh, and efficiency module 3s is just using spoilage. We have spoilage. Ah. Wow. Well, that's very nice. Well, let's just do that. Do that. IGGY. Woohoo! Craft productivity module 3. Where are our 2s being made? Great question. Here's all my 1s. Now where's my 2s? Oh, drummer. Is anyone still awake in chat? Or has everyone gone to bed and it's just left me on in the background? Huh. They're honestly not being made. They just exist. I just have so many backed up already. That's not sustainable. Let's quickly fix that. Ooh, look at that. That's so many more greens there. And like that. There we go. Cool. That's our main thing, getting greens now. Which, yeah, hopefully... Okay, except for a few. There's a few that's still waiting. But yeah, our main ones have it. So hopefully with that, it helps our throughput. I am a bit concerned about scrap. The fact that I don't think enough of this coming through is scrap. How's our chests doing that this is going through? Well enough. Yeah, we need holmium ore coming through, which requires quite a bit of this to be scrap being done. So... trying to think what is the best way of doing it, going about this. Oh, actually, we actually have plenty of holmium being made. That's good. Still having a problem with these. But that seems to be just because it's being made, it's being used faster than it's being made. Oh, probably because I didn't take into account Tesla and how that eats shit up. That makes sense. Okay, well, I did make these to be expandable. So, let's expand it. Okay. That might help things. Well, except for the fact that I've done it in... Let's do this in red until we get more greens. Am I missing inserters? Not fast, apparently. I mean, I guess that's ideal. There we go. That will hopefully now go through, except for the fact that turns out that there's just not enough of either kind of inserter here. Oh well, that works enough. Ah, I forgot to... Where's it getting this from, then? Oh, because it flows through. Yeah, okay. So these are all linked up, even though there's no direct line between them. I see, I see. Yeah, it seems like my entire chat has fallen asleep. I don't blame them, it's late. And basically all of them said it was late when they started. Okay. Ah. There we go. I was wondering why this wasn't keeping up. Because it wasn't getting what it needs. Slow, very slowly spinning here. Does that mean my power's low? No, it just does that. Okay. Why are you spinning so slow? Very weird. Compared to the others as well. The others don't seem to spin nearly as slow. What's going on with that? Okay. Either way. Gleber, how are you doing? Well enough. Well enough is the answer. You have stuff for defense. Placing these on the outskirts of where my stuff hits. I know this is kind of dangerous because it does put my own shit in firing range, but I need it to be in, well, what's the word? I need to be in Roboport range. That's the word. What I was looking for. Okay. Gleb balling. Head back to Gleba. I need some more shit. Gleba, please request some more fucking every inserter, frankly. Okay. As long as these can protect us, we will be fine. Okay, then with that, we then also need the Tesla cannons. And we're going to have these way more spread. Where are you? Where are you, Tesla cannons? There you are. We're probably going to need to send over nuclear power to help these out. Don't know how many we want. Place down. We'll place a few down. And at least now that we have, you know, rockets being made, Tesla cannons on Gleba, we can, I think, call this quits. I just realized, yeah, I need these connected up to the power, because of course these use the power. Oh, and so did the inserters. Duh. Now this won't have fixed our problems, mostly because, well, we need to go protect our towers, but we don't have any roboports that we can send stuff to all the way over there, so we're gonna have to set that up. But now that we have these down, that was one of the main goals that was set out, because, well, actually we sent the greens to, we set up a Inner Planet rocket. We sent the green tracks to Fulgora to help that out. We sent Tesla cannons to Gleba to defend against the inevitable bigs. And we have made 3. Oh wait, we need to make, yeah, I was about to say 3 out of the 4 level 3, not level 3, module 3s, which is not quite right, because of course we got distracted and went, hang on a second, I'm not making level 2s here, which I should be, using electromagnetic fields. That's right, I was looking at Fulgora, so I can copy and paste this little setup. To help with that. I don't need the bloop. Bloop. Oh wait, this one. Bloop. Bloop. And bloop. Really? No roboport that fits over there? Mad. Alright. Sure, I'll fix that, but yeah. Okay, trash unrequested. Trash unrequested. Trash unrequested. And trash unrequested. There we go. That'll help with some things. I think that's probably how we would want to do it. Okay. There we go. Now we got those going. And take one more of these. Put it down here. And change this to be efficiency module 3. Which, honestly, I don't see the point of. I'm gonna make one, but like, minimum energy consumption is 20%. Energy consumption is minus 40% on one efficiency module 2, which means 2 efficiency module 2s puts you as the minimum. And that doesn't change when you do efficiency module 3. 2 efficiency module 3 is still the minimum. I guess it's the case if you only want to put 1 in. Maybe it's useful on Gleba, because it will take less nutrients. Other than that, though, I don't see much point in it. Oh. Totally forgot to do this. Ooh, weird. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, we got quite a few things done today, despite the fact this was just going to be a little slower stream, just to like get things back into the swing of things. But like, we've solved our purples for now. We do need to solve our yellows a bit more, it seems. Hey, another achievement. We've made 3 out of the 4 efficient module 3s. We've set up our ice cream truck. I'm gonna have to decommission some of the other ships that we've set up. Oops. We're gonna have to upgrade the ice cream truck and probably the rest of our ships to have better designs and be a bit faster. But other than that, we've sent our greens over to Fulgora to help with our throughput problem and solve our issue with holmium, which seems to have worked like a fucking charm. Exactly how I wanted that to go. We now have Tesla cannons being made, which are being sent to Gleba in order to fight off against do it like that, that'd be better. we go. And now we have a defense kinda set up for Fulgora. Oh, do I also not have fucking big electric poles? Okay, we're gonna have to sort that out a bit. Because kinda annoying that that's not a thing that this planet has. But anyway, I'm not gonna call Clever solved yet. We still haven't had any of these attacks, but it'd be interesting. We'll be able to fight a big pentapod. That's gonna be fun. Terrifying, but fun. I can't believe we're already on fucking big. I don't even think I got to see the mediums. It was just like, hey, we're gonna kill you now. We're definitely gonna have to move these turrets around as well. I just wanted to set these up. So, and then we also need to set some up by the trees, because otherwise we are going to get fucked by some of the big pentapods and lose our fruit, and that would suck. We don't want that. But anyway, we actually have the infrastructure to begin doing that, thank God. And now these can be sent down by our ice cream truck as it makes its rounds, picking up the things that it wants to drop off. We are going to change this ice cream truck up a bit. Like I said, we want to be faster. We probably want it to be carrying more things. Vulcanus would want a few more rocket silos to help with sending the greens off, because those require quite a bit of space to get the amount that you want sent round. Glover's doing fine, I think. Stack inserters are not the highest of our, well, you know, we're producing enough. Speaking of, actually, let's add ice. That's, oh, it already is. Cool, good. I'm glad. We're also picking up a lot of calcite, which I did not expect. Which means that we're going to want to drop these off at Nauvis every once in a while. So, what I'm going to do... What I think I'm going to do is, because when we do space map here, our rocket passes through Nauvis anyway, we're going to add a Nauvis stop that's going to drop off calcite and pick up fuel, and that is it. So we're going to do that. Because otherwise it's going to get full. Right. Is it Fulgora, Vulcanus, or ice cream truck? Okay. It's in between here. Because it passes through Nauvis anyway, so you might as well, rather than do this interrupt that I'm currently doing, might as well pick up and drop off. There we go. And we're gonna need Nauvis. I mean, Nauvis is already getting a lot of calcite from Ascench, but we're gonna want even more. Honestly, let's like make an absurd number, 10,000. Crazy that that's allowed. I can slam that here, and that's fine. That is very funny. What terrible storage, but it works. It's huge, hell yeah. We basically just always want calcite. We're probably gonna regret having this much calcite. Or maybe we won't. We'll find out. Okay. We'll change the conditions on this next stream. Right now, we've done everything we set out to do. Let me just make sure nothing's sitting in here. Oops. I totally forgot to give this a override stack size. Oh, no I didn't. How many do they need? Is there only one? There's only one. Okay, the stack size should be 1. We never want the eggs sat in here. So thank God we discovered it, so we can fucking cook them. Omelets, omelets. Get fucked. You have no mouth. You can't scream either. You must scream, you have no idea what's going on. I'm cooking you as a fucking egg. Now that's strange. Why is this 10? Oh, because it's how many ingredients. This should be 2. Why are there no reds in the system? Yeah, I can probably answer that. I took away something, forgot to add it back, and now it's being eaten up by other things. Oh, you know what's being eaten up by? Yeah, I know exactly what's getting eaten up by. Again, modules. So of course it is. But that is fine. Here we go. Now that we have that, we'll be having those being made up in no time. And we finally get to get our modules. I should replace this with an EM. There we go, much better. But yeah, Module 3 is being made. Only one I haven't made is Quality Module 3, mostly because I don't care. And I could make it. It'd be a pain, but I could make it. I don't care. I'm going to bed. We have achieved a decent amount tonight in terms of like what I wanted to do. I was kind of expecting only to reach 1 or 2 of these goals today. Instead, we've hit pretty much all of them. Mostly just need improvements now. Jeez, what a mess of wires. Hello. The fuck happened here? Nothing that good old fucking this can fix. Alright. Even so, everyone's had to head to bed in my chat. And, of course, thus, so must I. But yeah, very happy with today's stream. So, as usual, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice, almost fucked that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the stream, please check out the link in the description for the link to the Discord. It's the best way to find out about more of these streams. You can, of course, like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Hope YouTube does its job. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day. In this case, have a nice night. Good night. God bless. North Star.